Hey guys, Ride the Piggy here. We are going to work on the first boss, Taurus Demon on the bridge. Don't need any of these items with me. I, however, want to use my soul since I lost all those souls in the last video. Still not going to level up yet. I'm going to hoard all of my souls for the first merchant. I want to try to buy as much as I can from him. That's my favorite guy to parry. He pretty much telegraphs that attack every single time you walk in. This guy usually two you can get. Not like that though. Make sure when you're playing you always take in the views. Be very surprised what you could see from different parts of the world here. So that's actually Nulanda Ruins down there at the very bottom. It's kind of hard to see at this angle. There's the top of the tower. The crow's usually hanging out over there. He doesn't load up since he's an NPC. I'm going to take a look at some other neat little places later on. Alright. The rats are probably the second or third best enemy that you can farm for humanity. Pretty much the only one you can farm early on. Later in the game you'll run into a few other ones that drop in at a pretty consistent rate, especially when you have the item discovery ring on and a lot of humanity on your person. Increases your item discovery. And when you're standing out here, you can actually see these guys hanging off the edge. It's a unique enemy because you can't hit them as they're climbing. Which you think you could. Doesn't really make sense. But if you catch them off guard, you can hit them while they're still hanging and knock them off the edge. And while you're back here, don't forget about this guy. And some of the items that are hidden back here. So later on in the game, that's the path to the Capra Demon, so you can check it out there. No enemies will show up again. This is your first piece of rubbish, which later you can use to trade into Snuggly the Crow, which is the crow's nest at the asylum. Get some very good items trading with Snuggly. And some more humanity. I'm not sure what I just got souls for, but I'm not going to complain. So my favorite combo there is to go light attack and then strong attack. It's the quickest way to pull off a strong attack when doing that. You'll see a lot of orange soapstone message that are saying need humanity. That's actually people asking for humanity. So if you have the soapstone, definitely jump in there, rate it, give it a +1, and help a brother out. So there's Mr. Red Drake. We check him out later. The best way to avoid archers are lateral movement, of course. The arrows have a slight homing ability, but they can't really pick you up from too far. As you can see, it's got a little bit of a curve going there. Definitely want to run in and take care of him, otherwise he'll just annoy you. If you're having trouble with guys like this, you can try waiting for them to attack and then just counterattack, or you can kick them when they have their shield up, knock them back, pull off your favorite combo, and pick up a spear, which is probably one of the best weapons you can have throughout the game. And I'm going to go and switch to that. This is why I said the spear is fantastic. You can basically hide behind your shield and poke people. One of the biggest tips, though, is to not stay there and hold your shield the whole time. Try to let go of it so your endurance goes back up quicker. The longer you hold your shield, the slower your endurance goes back up.
Well,
Alright, so we're going to talk to this creepy guy, and there's a couple things you want to buy from him. Orange soapstone's 100. Definitely want to get the residence key and the bottomless box. And if you can afford it, you probably want to go and pick up a repair box from him. Everything else is kind of expendable. Most of the stuff you'll find just laying around. And the reason I like to buy everything from him is because he holds a fantastic weapon.
You? I'll teach you, you lousy rat. Yulia!
And
Yulia!
you can see it there in his hand. That is the Uchigatana. That is probably one of the best weapons you can have throughout the game. Most people eventually will upgrade it and add the lightning element to it. It makes it a fantastic weapon. Destroys just about everything in the game.
Why me, little?
And there it is. I do not have a high enough dexterity rating for it. It looks like I need 14 dexterity and 14 strength. So I'm just going to hang on to my spear for now. I don't recommend killing merchants and NPCs until you are absolutely certain you have no use for them anymore. Because they will not come back, and if you accidentally hit one, there are ways to make them not angry at you anymore or aggressive. But it's very expensive and almost not worth it. Depends who it is. Alright, so as you're running through the burg here, there's a couple other items that are hidden around. Check them out here. I believe these are throwing knives. Good stuff. And someone conveniently left me a note. Oh, I didn't make the jump. Or make this easier. And honestly, I don't usually spend a lot of my points leveling up. I have a couple of characters that are over level 100, mostly from PvP. One of which, I don't know, I've got maybe 90 hours into this guy. He's only level 140. A lot of that was just from PvP. You gain a lot of souls taking people down in PvP. So instead of just farming your NPCs and your mobs and everything in the game. It's easier just to take out some guys and gain ranks in your covenant. So there's your first crossbow, which I honestly don't like, but I guess it has its uses. You can just aim and fire and it's pretty quick. Alright. Alright, I got a lot of souls to spend, and we're going to hit up this first bonfire, and I'm going to cut out and make my way to the next video. Go to session number 4.